Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're just going to kind of go through a little upper body flow. If you woke up and you're feeling extra tense, or even at the end of the day, midday, if you're feeling like your back is like, hey, this is for you, especially upper body, okay? And it's just a few minutes that we're going to take together to kind of open up the upper body. No big deal. The only thing that I really encourage you to bring is a bolster. Now, if you don't have a bolster, that's totally fine. Pillows, couple pillows, honestly, because I really want you to be able to like lift your hips up so that your spine has a lot more length and space to kind of do its thing. And then I like to bring blocks to my practice. If you don't have blocks, that's okay. You can use books, and you don't really need them at all, but I really do love props in yoga. And I'm always going to encourage people to get blocks. So if yoga is something that you want to pursue more in your routine, get the blocks. All right, we are going to start in a seated position on top of our pillows. Again, it brings us a lot of space. I can really sit up tall. My hips don't hurt. I'm not feeling constricted. I'm not feeling like I'm slouching. I'm able to really sit up tall and even bring space between my ears and shoulders because your girl, they want to go right up. So creating just extra space in our body is perfect. It's what our body craves, to be honest. So let's start in a comfortable seated position. No rhyme or rhythm. I just want you to sit up tall, and maybe we kind of activate the core a little bit so that we are feeling strong and balanced in our center, in our hips. And we're going to just gently kind of bring our shoulders up to our ears here and gently bring them down. So we're kind of repositioning where we want our shoulders. And I actively bring those shoulder blades together, creating a little bit more space, especially in the chest. Good. And we're going to go right into head circle. So we're going to lift that chin all the way up to the sky here, really feeling a deep stretch in the front of the neck, which feels so good. And we're going to go right into it. So we're going to go towards that right shoulder, dropping our chin to our chest and over towards the left. Just moving in a gentle and calm circle. There's no rush. Just kind of noticing how our neck feels. Mine is crunchy. I don't know about you. And we're going to reverse that circle. So we're going to go the opposite way now. And sometimes you can feel even differences just doing that, just going the opposite way. So just kind of taking stock in how this feels. Good. One more time through, inhaling in and exhaling out. Wonderful. All right. We're going to bring our arms into a Texas T or cactus arm. So bending those elbows, really bringing our chest forward, shoulder blades are back. And we're going to inhale in, lift our arms all the way up towards the sky. So we feel a big stretch. Inhaling in, act like you're going to grab something and come back down into those cactus arms. Good. Inhaling in, rise. Act like you're trying to grab something and come back down. Inhaling in one more time, reaching all the way up. And exhale down. Good. We're going to drop our hands to our knees here. And we're going to bring our hands behind our back. So you can lock your fingers together if that feels good to you. Some people can't reach it. Probably a year ago, if you asked me, I would have been like, girl. But the more we practice, the more we find mobility, right? So even if you're grabbing your wrist or just grabbing a couple fingers or just bringing them close together as close as you can, that's fine too. There's no right or wrong way. But we kind of just want to bring our hands behind our back so we're creating a stretch in our shoulder blades, bringing those shoulder blades back or opening our chest. And really finding our breath here. So inhaling in and exhaling out. And we're going to lift our chin all the way up towards the sky. And this really feels so good because oftentimes we are slouched over, our shoulders are rounded forward all the time, and a lot of tension in the neck and shoulders as a massage therapist is coming from the anterior neck, shoulders, stuff like that. So it's always really good to kind of combat our rounding with bringing our chest forward. Our chin has a lot of space to move. Good. Taking an inhale in, we're going to drop our right ear towards our right shoulder. Inhale and exhaling out. Inhaling in one more time and exhaling out. Good. Coming back through to the middle, we're going to drop that left ear towards the left shoulder. Inhaling in and exhaling out. Inhaling in and exhaling out. Good. We're going to come back through to the middle with our head. And we're going to gently just let go of our arms here. We're going to come into just shaking them. So maybe we lift our arms all the way up towards the sky and shake them, or maybe we keep them to our sides and shake, but just for a few seconds here with an inhale in and exhaling out. And then we're going to come into windmills. So we're just going to alternate our arms in big circles, finding some nice mobility and movement in the shoulder girdle. Just creating a little space here. I'm going to reverse that circle, so going the opposite way. Inhaling in and exhaling out. Good. We're going to bring our hands to our knees and come to stillness. So here is where I like to bring those blocks if you have them. You don't need them. They just bring a little bit of extra height and support. And we're just going to do kind of a quick forearm and wrist stretch. So we're going to place our hands on those blocks or the mat, and we're going to do one hand at a time first. So we're going to twist our left hand so that our fingers are pointing towards us and our forearm is shining away from us. So taking a deep inhale in here and trying to actively bring your shoulders down so that they're not curled up to your ears. One more deep inhale in and exhale out. Beautiful. We're going to unravel that hand. We'll do the same on the right hand. So we're going to twist that right hand so the fingers are pointing towards us. Inhaling in, again, bringing those shoulder blades down. And exhaling out. Good. Now we're going to do both at the same time. If that doesn't feel good to you, you can just kind of hang out, or you can just do one at a time again. We're going to twist both our wrists so our fingers are facing towards us. Inhaling in, dropping those shoulders down, and exhaling out. Good. Unraveling and coming back up to a little bit of a more seated position. So here we're going to come into a side twist. So we're going to kind of move those blocks away if you had them. And we're going to extend that left leg and we're going to bend that right leg. So our right foot is planted into the mat. Good. We're going to sit up tall with an inhale and twist over. So we're going to link that left hand over our right knee and twist over looking past our right shoulder. Taking a deep inhale in. You can extend that arm out if that feels good to you, or you can keep it kind of at your low back. Finding our breath. Inhale in and exhaling out. Slowly unraveling. We're going to switch legs. So we're going to extend that right leg, bend that left leg, planting that left foot on the mat. Inhale, sitting up tall, linking that right hand towards the left knee. And exhale, we side twist, looking past our left shoulder. Again, you can extend that arm out if that feels good, or you can keep it at your low back. Finding our breath, inhaling in and exhaling out. Unraveling slowly, extending both of our legs in front of us. We're just going to bring our hands back behind us, coming into kind of a upper body heart opener. Inhaling in, exhaling out. I want you to drop your head back, lifting your chin up. Inhaling in and exhaling out, bringing the chin back to chest and coming back into that seated position. Good. Bringing our hands to our third eye, finishing this yoga practice together, giving gratitude to our bodies and to our brains, and giving gratitude for showing up for ourselves. Inhaling in together and exhaling out. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining this little flow. If it felt good to you, be sure to like, comment, even share with someone that you feel like would benefit from it. And be sure to subscribe to my channel for new weekly videos. Be on the lookout or mark your calendars. I am teaching a live yoga class on TikTok at the end of this month on the 29th. More details on time and all that stuff is on my Instagram and my TikTok. I'll post or I'll link whatever. What you know what I'm talking about. I'll show you what they are. But this is just a quick little, or that class will be just like a lovely little gentle flow for everybody. But it's donation based, and the donations are going to go to my local food bank here in Central Michigan. So if that's something that you want to kind of be a part of and donate to, mark your calendars, and I'll see you on the 29th. Thanks, guys.